A single drop of water can be mightier than our visible universe, right? How is that possible? You might ask. Hello friends, Dr. Shivaram here with you with another interesting thought. So, before we answer that question, okay, let me quote a sentence from our Upanishads, the Vedas, okay, from the Krishna Yajurveda. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan atma gohayam hitosya jantoho. What does that mean? It says the dimension of the human soul can be greater than the greatest size in the universe or can be smaller than the smallest in the universe. So it is in a way equating the infinitesimal, that is the micro world with the macro world, right? So it says there's no difference. So now, okay, put that all aside and let me ask you a question, okay? Now we know that there are 8 billion, people, population, in the entire planet, So how much square surface area, if you, put them next to each other, with good comfortable room, right? Where they can, move their hands and legs and everything. If you pack them like that, how much square kilometer would it be required? So they have made a computation and they have told that it will require around 2000 square kilometers. So in 2000 square kilometers, roughly the size of a big city like New York, Los Angeles, you can pack all the human beings on this planet. Okay, right? So the earth is more than enough, right? Earth can accommodate more than that, right? But now let us say I want you to just imagine in your mind, what if the population increases a trillion times? Okay, a trillion times, and then the population will be almost 10 raised to 22. Mind-boggling number, more than the number of galaxies and stars and planets in this visible universe. Is a mind-boggling number. Okay, how much area would that require? If all the population came together. So see, then the surface of the planet would not be enough because the surface of the planet is just 510 million square kilometers, right? So to accommodate a population of 10 raised to 22 human beings, you would be needing close to 4 million Earths, okay, planets, to accommodate that much population. Now, why did I say that population, right? That 10 raised to 22. What is the fascination there, right? That 10 raised to 22 is exactly the number of molecules in a single drop of water, right? So next time when you see a single drop of water hanging from the mouth of your tap, you know that there are 10 raised to 22 water molecules there at the minimum. And the bigger the drop gets, it will be even more than that, right? So that is why I said a small drop of water is mightier than all the galaxies and stars in the visible universe. In that aspect, in terms of the number it contains, right? Can you imagine that? How mind-boggling it is? So that ties very well into the statement of the Vedanta, which is Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan Atma Guhayam Hitosya Janto. Even in his, in the life of Bhagavan Krishna, when you see at a certain point of time when he was a young child, and when Yashoda opened the child's mouth, she could see the entire universe, in the entire mouth, Why not? If a single drop can contain that much molecules, why not? This is also possible, right? So something to think about. I would be very happy if you could, respond with your own thoughts in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.